Today we're going to go over a quick start guide for Wii Fit Trainer. Now the purpose of this is to give you a really quick and brief rundown of the core components that you should know with Wii Fit Trainer if you're just starting to pick them up. If you skip this entire video, please don't. Listen to these three things, and these three things I think are the most important things to know about Wii Fit Trainer. Number one, Wii Fit Trainer is a hit and run character. Wii Fit is not a combo heavy character, so you just want to get in with a couple hits and then get out. Number two is to do deep breathing and charging up your neutral B as often as you can. So with hit and run, number one, you're going to get in, hit, run, deep breathe, charge up your neutral B, and then you'll be ready for the next steps. Finally, number three is to use your side B and neutral B for zoning to either kill your opponent or force them to come close for other kill options. Those three things will get you very far, as that is the core components, the core mechanics to Wii Fit's gameplay. Everything else is just going to be practice and learning. With that said, I do want to go into a couple of the slightly more detailed components of his kit to equip you. And again, this will be brief, but I think it'll be helpful. So the next thing I want to talk about is what you're going to do when your opponent is at different percentage levels. Low percent, mid percent, high percent. We're going to start off with low percent, obviously. And I think there are three main things to keep in mind here that you'll be doing. Number one is zone pressure, so you're going to be using a lot of your side B, a lot of your neutral B, kind of zoning out your opponent and getting up some damage and or forcing them to come in close to you. Next thing you're going to want to do a lot of is grabbing to down throws. Down throw is really good at low percents as it combos into your back air, which we'll talk about the back air later. It's a great kill option later in the game, so it's good to just know how to use your back air well. So down throw, short hop back air, and then if you have deep breathing, it's even better. So we'll do down throw, short hop back air. And you can do this again up to probably about 20%. You'll have to start full hopping for it. But still, it's a really easy combo to get a good chunk of percent on your opponent. Another good option at low percent is going to be your nair, which combos into itself, or another up air. You can do this obviously to do a little bit of anti-airing if they're coming at you from above you, or you can land safe on shield as long as you cross them up. So in this case, we can short hop nair, and you can see it combos into itself. And at higher percents, you should be able to string together three of them. Just like that. All right, moving on to mid percents. Again, this is gonna be pretty standard through the whole thing, but if you don't have deep breathing at any point, I'd say, get your hit in, charge up your neutral B, get your deep breathing, and prepare yourself for whatever's next. At mid percents, deep breathing with some of your smash attacks can kill. So if we're maybe a little bit closer to where the edge of the stage would be, and then you have a forward smash, I mean, it's kind of insane. Some of the smash attacks are difficult to land, so I'm not necessarily recommending that, but again, deep breathing is really important. So even when you're at mid percents, making sure that you have time to get your deep breathing, and then getting in there with smash attacks, your back air, which is really, really good. Your F tilt is really good, things like that. Another great thing to do at this point is just trying to get your opponent off stage. Wii Fit is really good off stage with his fair and down air. For example, if you're able to throw them off stage, you can get them out and then get them with your down air. Kills really, really early, obviously. Another good thing to rack up some more damage is going to be your up throw. Your up throw combos into up air, and then sometimes if you can get reads off of that, you can land other attacks afterwards. So up throw into full hop up air, really easy, and that's 21% just like that. Your nair still works at this point as well, so if you're landing safely on them, you can combo that into itself again, or you can do it into an up air. Both options are really good for, again, getting a little bit more damage to move them into that high percent range. And speaking of which, when your opponent is at high percents, again, this does not change. Deep breathe as much as you possibly can. You always want this. It'll help you kill a lot sooner. Your back air out of shield is really good. So if they're landing on you, pressuring your shield, you can just do a back air right out of it. And a lot of cases, it'll either one, push them off the stage, or if they're higher enough percents, it will kill. It's a great, great option. Another one, if they're close to the edge of stage, and again, especially if you have deep breathing, jab to F tilt. Really, really good. Jab obviously grounds your opponent, and the higher percentage they are, the harder or longer that they have to mash to actually get out of it. So if you are able to have deep breathing and jab towards the edge of the stage, you will secure a stock. Your offstage options here also still exist. So just as we did last time with throwing them off and getting a down air, that still works, or even getting them off with, you know, maybe some aerial move or a forward throw, and then hitting them with your fair is a really good option as well. And then obviously any of your smash attacks will likely kill, especially if you have deep breathing. Even uncharged, you can see they do a crazy amount of knockback. So if they're rolling from ledge a lot, or there's opportunities where you can read them to get a smash attack and you have deep breathing, do it. All right, the last primary category I wanted to go over was just general defense with this character. Now, we've talked a lot about the fact that Wii Fit is hit and run, so you will want to run a lot if you can. Now, you have to be careful about rolling away in specific habits because you will get red, but a good defense, honestly, is just getting them away from you when you can and getting that deep breathing. Another good defense tool to know is going to be your up tilt. Your up tilt, your arm on your up tilt is invincible. So if they are coming down on you with a lot of aerials or pressuring you a lot with aerials, up tilt is a great option to anti-air them. Another good defense option, and I don't recommend using this a lot as it is pretty toxic. You will lose friends over it, but it's going to be hanging on ledge and using your side B. So let me show you. And you can do this, and it keeps the ball really low. It's a great option to push away your opponent. Lastly, and I know I've said this so many times, because you can zone your opponent, if you are trying to keep up defense, running away, using your side B is a great option. It forces them to change how they're playing, forces them to either shield, jump, or rush into you, which then you can punish with any of the other mechanics we've already talked about. And that's really all you need to be successful when you're starting out with Wii Fit. Everything else is going to come with practice. The last thing I wanted to go over was just a couple of the saucy things you can do with Wii Fit. I think these are always kind of fun to know and keep in the back of your mind because it feels good to do something cool against your opponent. I think the two coolest things that are relatively easy but still really cool, the two alternate spikes to dare. Forward air is actually a spike. Wii Fit's back leg goes out in the opposite direction. So if you're on the other side of someone and hit them with the forward air back leg, there is a pretty large sour spot, so it's hard to land, but you can actually spike them. So let me see if I can get one here for you. There it is. Not totally practical, but if you land it, saucy. The last one, or the second one, really similar, but your side B will actually spike. So if you use the side B and you lose the ball, you just have your head and you can actually headbutt for a spike. It has the best meteor effect on that. It's not practical at all, but if you're able to chase someone off stage and get that, it's saucy. It's really, really cool. All right, that's gonna be it. That's the quick start guide for Wii Fit Trainer. If there's any other characters you'd like to see a quick start guide for, let me know down in the comments. I'd be happy to make more of these. And if you ever have more questions, I do stream 4 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday from 5:30 to 8 p.m. PST, and Saturdays from 10:30 to 12 PST. You can jump in my stream, you can ask me questions, we can talk about a character, whatever it is, I'd love to help you out. All right, my friends, good luck out there with your Wii Fit Trainer, and I hope to talk to you soon. Peace.